objective of this project is to evaluate and learn about the selection of different markets according to a specific product and necessity. The product we are exporting for this project is Mexican computers, also known as automatic data processing machines and units thereof. For this product, we evaluated 3 possible markets, which is the United States, China, and Colombia. We decided to export to China because of the large potential of customers and the growing economy using the roadmap method. After analyzing the Chinese market, we decided to introduce a gaming computer that would respond to the growing popularity of gamers and high demand for intensity gaming computers. Our entry strategy is through brand-based stores, specifically electronic and appliances stores that currently represent the 54.3% of computer purchases.
Here we can see a few promotion posters that have been made. Next, we will be seeing a few recommendations made for this project. Because there is a long distance between China and Mexico, the company has to consider how it is going to complete this project, whether by a low-cost strategy or a differentiation strategy. The company has to be careful with costs in order to make the product accessible in the Chinese market. Number 2, even though China might not have a racist connotation to Mexican products, our culture is very different and it would be recommendable to hire an expert that understands the Chinese culture and helps the Mexican company understand the market better. Number 3, the gaming industry is rising and there is not many competitors in the market, which means that the Mexican computer could specialize in that field and gain a share in the market. Number 4, since MYX computer is not established in the Chinese markets, it would be beneficial to gain recognition via a local brand such as an electronics and appliances store that already has a share in the market. And finally, number 5, the requirement to enter the Chinese markets are strict. It would be recommended to hire a Chinese company that has experience with the Chinese legislation, specifically in the technologically industry that takes charge of the arrangements necessary. This would be similar to a turnkey project. Next, we will be seeing our 5 main conclusions out of the whole project. Even though we have many advantages over China, one disadvantage that we have is the shipping and how that would make the product more expensive due to the transport costs. Number 2, we came to the conclusion that according to TradeMap, the US has more potential for Mexico to enter, but because of the ideologies and reputation that Mexico has over the US, the product would not be greatly accepted, so the way to go would be to enter China because there would be a much better acceptance and no judgment over the project. Number 3, how the gaming trend in China keeps on growing and it gives a greater advantage to computer companies to enter the market and have a higher chance of succeeding. Number 4, the marketing strategy in WeChat, Alibaba and electronic stores is such to research all the potential customers because the variation in all the advertisement. What we mean is that you're not just using one platform, you're using 3 that reach different audiences, which assures optimal research for potential clients. And finally, our 5th conclusion would be to enter the Chinese market. There is a product quality, safety, and performance requirement that after being performed, the product will have a greater credibility and proof of function and quality to the whole market.